good. Okay, it looks like I'm live. Okay, there we go. Let's see. I think that's pretty good. Oh. Do this.
And the years passed. And it's all so depressing. I just can't.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was another drawing I did.
Everything is fine.
Well, this is an older thing, but yeah, when I posted a picture of
This
those.
motherfucker.
I love him. But
Is that the guy who wants to start now?
what?
What's his name?
Fuck.
Okay, maybe I'm thinking about somebody else.
That's a new building next to the police station.
Would you like to start
What's it
now?
say?
But the guy that like
Handwriting
draws
on the
for
bottom.
most of those, like or the newer ones, like he actually liked like some of the pictures that I drew on Instagram.
Yeah.
Nick Arrington, and I was like,
She's back.
This
Things are pushing all over the place.
Like your eye.
what?
Like your eye.
Some people call her crazy.
This is gonna be my more
Its own special power. For example, here comes Sylvia. Spooky voice, a bit moody.
Yeah, I was wondering what I had to do.
And watch now, here
Still
goes
probably
Henry.
good. I just don't.
It's kind of an asshole.
Except Jane's not here, you see.
Are you guys watching?
Oh.
What you want to
Oh. And I'm in that. Oh, I should. We do this next week, so I can move it quiet.
Okay, there we go. It was telling me I had 0 viewers.
I just got the notification.
Yeah, but my phone where the actual stream is was saying 3, so I was confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch it here.
Hi everybody watching. Today we are going to be making, why am I like this? Some more wax melts. Got our pot. Got our giant bag of soy wax. For the first batch, I have these lovely molds. They are We Do Planchettes. And then if we go a little bit over, I also have these stars. Scale set. salt molds aren't super deep, I think we'll go for a half pound of soap and see how that does us. Or sorry, wax. Here's where we gotta be real careful. I know, super exciting. There. Half a pound. We're gonna get that started over here in our double broiler, which is a little bit off screen. And so I think we'll have time for 2 batches, but this first one with the planchettes, we're going to be using the sandalwood vanilla scent from Brambleberry. And I got these neat little glass cups from Daiso so that I could measure the scent into them. We are going to do 0.3 ounces for the half a pound of soap. So we've got that going. And for color for these, we are going to be using Harold's Purple Crayon from Mad Micas, as well as Crazy Eyes, which is also from Mad Micas. Pick a spoon, any spoon, I have so many spoons. Now we just have to wait because we got to get our wax melted, and we're gonna want that somewhere between 130 to 135 to get it melting. And then we'll add the scent and the color and let it cool down a little bit, because it needs to be about 120 to 130 for it to be good to pour. And hopefully not frost over like these did. These are some I did on one of my other streams. Unfortunately, these aren't something I'm going to be able to sell just because that discoloration happened. Just got to keep an eye on things because also don't want it to get too hot. The fun, exciting bit is gonna happen off screen just because I'm a little worried about heat and this thing I'm using to hopefully keep wax off the counter this time so my roommates don't murder me. I think it should fill up the whole tray. That's why the stars are kind of a backup in case there's a little bit left over. Because of how shallow these are, I think half a pound should be enough. And then I'm expecting a little extra. And then for these little guys hanging out in the corner, I think what I've decided to do with them, because the other molds have those too, just these usually like smaller shapes or smaller things. I think I'm going to use those, so if you buy something, I will use these with different scents as a way to kind of give you a sample of something else you might like. Because they're really too little to do anything with. It helps, pro tip, it helps if you turn the thermometer on. We're getting there. I wish the burner would sound less angry. It's brand new. I don't understand what it has to be angry about. I literally bought it to do this stuff with. You're gonna put my stream on an FBI watch list. I am not aware of being able to use soap to blow up anything, and we're making wax melts anyway today, so it's fine. No soap here, at least not today. I mean, I guess if FBI wants to watch my streams, can you guys at least watch it where my viewer count will go up? Wax melts are not Fight Club. I guess they could be Fight Club. But if so, then I'm breaking the rule by making the stream. But that's me. I break all the rules, fight the power. Black Lives Matter, be gay, do crimes. These are wax melts. We're not making soap. Nor am I affiliated with any suspicious characters whose name may or may not be soap. Cool, I don't know who Tom is. Well, you can go and buy soap on the Moon Glider Creations Etsy store. But we're making wax melts. And can I help you? The cat has decided he should help. Because it's in the flakes, you gotta break up the flakes or it starts having a harder time dissolving. And we want it to dissolve so we can get to the fun part. The sugar gliders are not going to help with the wax melts because the scent is probably actually not good for them, which is why we open the windows when we are doing this. For they're small and would catch fire easily. I don't think wax or soap would go great in their fur. The sugar gliders are more a source of inspiration. And motivation. Because if this does well, it means I can buy them nice things. And anybody who knows me knows I have an absolute problem with spoiling any animals that are put into my presents, including ones that are not mine. No, their names are Angelica and Eponine. Okay, it looks like we're melted. Let me just check our temperature. See how that's going. 97. Okay, it is pretty warm, pretty warm. So we'll take it off the heat by the handle, which is less hot because I am a responsible adult and let no one tell you otherwise. And then we will take our sandalwood vanilla scent and add that. Now things will probably get just a little loud while I use my spinny friend to mix all this together. Unless I didn't plug it in. In which case, no sound. Never mind, guys, JK. Because I didn't plug this in. Okay, rude. The goal is just to make sure that the scent gets really well combined, because if it doesn't, then there can be more problems with color. And consistency. So you always want to make sure everything's mixed together. Wait, who did I trick? How did I trick you? I would never. That doesn't sound like me. I would not trick a person. Why would I do that? Get this back over here because we're going to want to get our scents or our waxes as even as possible. And I am terrible at eyeballing this, so. And then if my math checks out, which is always a questionable proposal, apparently the scales thing is also a questionable. Because this has to be significantly more than what it told me it was. And lying is not nice. So let's try this again. Do a little bit of that. Yeah, see? Scale's a liar. This is 6.5. That shouldn't be 6.5. There we go. Now we're even. Scale, why have you betrayed me? I mean, I might be. How do you know I'm from the Feywild? What is with all of these crazy accusations? Individual. You come here to accuse me on my own stream. Okay. That's the crazy eyes, which matches my eyes, so that makes complete sense. No questions, only true statements here. And then Harold's purple crayon. And our other friend. And this is going to be half a teaspoon of color, so this should come out super bright, especially since I only meant to use a quarter teaspoon. I did not look. At all. Always check your numbers, kids. They're evil and they lie to you. Yeah, that's a green. Now you will do the purple. Okay, this is already cooled off a little bit more than I need to, but hoping we'll be okay. So let's get this going, and then there's Harold's purple crayon, live and in charge. Now for the fun part. Mwahahahahaha. Then I will not be able to do it on stream because these will not cool in time. But once these are done, I will unmold them and fill up the little eye part of the planchette with something. I haven't quite decided what color yet. Make sure I get at least 2 sample guys. Oop. This is coming along beautifully. Oop. Oh snap. That came out perfect. I am so happy. Now I'm gonna come over here and rinse these out because we are going to do different colors for our second round. them right this second and then end up spilling wax. Because I am really happy with how these have turned out. They look so pretty. Let me see if I can backslide this guy very carefully so you can see them better. Okay, so while those sit, let us do this. So I don't know if this is any kind of recommended way. I am not a responsible adult. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. But yeah, because I poured the scent in here, so that's gonna have to get clean too. The most exciting part, watching me clean between colors and things while wax starts dry. Yes, come for the pretty colors, stay for the chores. That's how this works, right? I tricked you all with the pretty colors, and now you get to watch me do chores. So for these next ones, and I'll probably be using a little bit more wax just because these are significantly bigger. These are just going to be some nice little squares. And I got this from Michael's and I'm kind of excited about it. It's gears. It looks a little bit like pizza on the string. That's better. That's what we want. We want everything to melt so that I can wipe it down. Listen, if y'all don't quit accusing me of being fey, I'm gonna think you know something that you're not supposed to know. And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying there are better things you could be doing. Okay, I think that's good. I am a responsible adult. You should all believe me without question. This is completely responsible. Excuse me, and you aren't ferret lady? Ferret person? Like, how are you gonna live with a fae for a year and not be a fae though? Huh? Just saying. You don't even have a gender. You thinking that's not fae vibes? Listen, all I'm saying is y'all are only getting yourselves in trouble. I just work here. There might actually be enough of this green to fill up one of these stars when it melts. Excuse me, you started it. Why do you get to tell my secrets, but I don't get to tell yours? What kind of double standard? Listen, samurai person, I don't know what you've heard about me, but it sounds like slander. I'm gonna need to get better cups for this. Why would I have a wax melt mold with that? That's how you tell on yourself. Yeah, you go film, shapeshifter. What are you today besides suspicious? They're probably already gone. It's not kidnapping if you come willingly, I'm just saying. Okay, this is taking too long. I'll deal with it later. So, this is clean and that's the most important thing because we need more wax. I am an adult. She lied to herself cunningly. Boop. Does it sound like something a fae would say? How would you know what a fae would say? That's suspicious. Okay. So I don't leave hot burners on. I would never. Okay, since those ran a little deeper, I think we're gonna end up, still have this cup, we can use that cup. I'll try to clean the other ones off better later. We're not gonna talk about how I was looking for my scoop, the scoop that was in the wax. We're not talking about it. So yeah, if I didn't finish my sentence, we're gonna do a pound of wax because these molds are deeper. And then we're gonna take some out because I let myself get a little out of control. There we go. There we go. I was fine. I lied. Pay no attention. I know how numbers work. I know what a pound is. Nope. that's a pound. Which is a lot. Because this is a 1 pound melting pot. So it's full. No emergency meetings during my stream. How dare you? You're acting kind of sus. Huh? Huh? Who are you accusing people? Innocent people just out here trying to make wax. I don't think that's how that works. Now, the worst part of this idea is the amount of math it requires. Okay, so for our second batch, we have here our hickory and suede fragrance from Brambleberry. And a clean scent glass, because I'm responsible. And we will want 0.6 ounces because we are using a pound of wax. Ooh, ding! Sometimes I'm good at this. Ooh. That is a very pretty color. Can you see that? Probably not with the label anyway. I don't usually use enough to tell that there's a color. I like it. Okay. I think these have dried enough that I'm just gonna move them over here, but they still feel warm. So say bye-bye, planchettes. If you want to see them again, you can find them in my Etsy store, which I apparently need to link, because I've apparently not done that yet. I'm multitasking. Let's see if we can also get this purple to dissolve. I really need 2 cups this size, especially for a pound of wax. The water in the pot that makes this a double broiler is getting a little low. We're just gonna fix that. This is not how you do this responsibly, but here we are. I make my own decisions. They're not always good. We're just gonna let that do whatever it does. And then return to cleaning. I know, the part you all really came here for. This is why you have to be quick cleaning your micas off though, because they will stain. So I don't think we should have any issues with bleed because we're gonna also be using some different colors. But you can now see the spoon is green and a little bit yellow from something I was making the other day. And now we're back to everybody's favorite part, the waiting. How was People's Wednesday? Listen, Samurai, maybe your bad jokes will bring the bad joke crowd. There's gotta be enough of those for me to get a good amount of followers. Work is good. Not by choice, but I am not living that work life right now. Besides this is work. But it also involves pretty colors, so. Work. Okay, so it's not violence. It's time for violence. Don't try this at home. This is not the calm or responsible way to do this. I am not a good role model. I hated that noise as much as you did, I promise. That's as good as it gets. If there's a little bit of bleed, it's fine. It'll look pretty. That's what we're here for. We're here for pretty. Where's my, there we go. Break up the wax. because they're flakes, but when they start melting, they like to all become one big happy friend who then takes forever to sit and melt in the middle of the pot. So we just gotta keep this working. That's amazing. Yes, singing washers and dryers for the win. May they bring joy to all. I just need you to melt. Why you gotta be so difficult? I didn't say I didn't know who you were, samurai. Why would you do more work things? That sounds awful. Well, the stream won't be going on too much longer. I know things, especially about people who want to go around saying things like, I'm a fae. We unfortunately got a few big old wax icebergs because I was not watching the pot. I was doing my own thing. So now this is going to take a second. I want to keep stream around an hour, but I will keep going until we get to the pour for this second one. Because that's the best part. Yes. So what was once flakes has become blocks. And I'm just gonna call those blocks icebergs now, because I can. I don't know if there's a correct term. That's what I'm going to call it. Now we're just going to stir. Because everybody loves stirring. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off of the heat because they're just about done melting. So we can bring it back over here. And I'll just stir until the last itty bits are gone. Looks like they are now. How's that? Can y'all see? Yeah, that's a little better. So now we do our, whatever I said, hickory and suede. I remembered suede. I'd forgotten hickory. Start giving that a stir. Ooh, that smells nice. Oh, so for this one, we are going to be using red rum, which I bought precisely because of the name, from Mad Micah's, and Pumpkinhead, which I bought both because it's a pretty orange and because of the name. Because I'm versatile. Okay. Now, back to our scale. I don't know if you guys hear that cracking sound, but it's kind of ominous to me. Here's hoping these do not explode. So let's go. Here's our quarter teaspoon. Just gonna go slightly less crazy on this one, unless I don't like the color, because then we can just add more. So here goes our pumpkin head. And that's what we used last for the planchette. And here goes red rum. Do a little scrape. Oop, almost put that in the same one. Might have looked okay, I'd rather not find out. This part I really like, just the way it all combines and gets all shiny. I'll leave that here so you can see, because in a minute it's going to do this thing where it starts like bubbling up a little bit and it looks really cool. Or I guess swirling down, but see it's like starting to form a pattern and I'm here for it. They all do that. I don't know why, but I'm not complaining. Be a little different just because one of these things does not have a handle. I'm gonna go ahead and cover red rum because that's how you get messes. I'm gonna go ahead and let that soap start melting so my cleanup is gonna be a little easier. And just for funs, we're gonna start with this mold because I'm excited about it and I haven't used it yet. So we're gonna be real careful here. Oh. And then that happened. Remember, everybody, I'm a professional. This is fine. Oh. Double thumbs up. This is great. Okay. Don't know what that was. Apartment's probably haunted. That seems fine. So. Ooh, these will probably end up being single color since I can't pour them in reasonable amounts. So now we do this. And then we still make a mess because this one doesn't have a handle. See, everything went so nice for the planchettes, and now we're here. Now there's a mess. And it's a hot mess, just like me. Ha 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 ha. Try to even these guys out a little bit because I've used a lot of the orange, or a lot of the oranges made it onto the counter. One of those things. This might be cracked. I'll probably need to buy a new thing. Yeah, there's definitely like a crack in there. Nope, I'm not gonna have enough to fill this last guy, it looks like. Oh, nope, there we go, nice. Let me see. Doubtful. Ooh, maybe? Nope, not quite. Hoping I could get just enough going that we could get a whole star, but it's not looking like we're gonna make it. It'll just be, yeah, that's not a good idea. I shouldn't do that. It'll be a little star. Let's do not consume. Not for human consumption, not for anyone's consumption. I don't feel a crack, but I still think I'm gonna have to find another alternative for Friday. I think we've hit our hour. I'm gonna wrap it up. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you'll come back Friday. I'm gonna do, I think I'm gonna try for 5 again on Friday, 5 or 6. So hopefully I will see you then. Bye.